Hey everyone, it's Matthew again from Time for United. So this is my match review of last night's game where we drew 1-1 with West Ham. Yeah, I mean, for me, this is probably one of our worst, certainly our worst performance under Carrick. This is probably a worst performance we've had all season, actually. The first half for me was incredibly poor. We wasn't quick enough in the transitions when we had space, because they were kind of closing the spaces quite quickly, and it was making it difficult for us to pass in between the lines and that. I mean, Mbumo, for me, wasn't that great. He was quite. He looked a bit tired to me, to be honest with you. And Ahmad, I thought Ahmad did play fairly well, but yeah, the first half wasn't great. It was pretty boring. You know, it was at times we were sort of walking pace and that. And Le Mans made a good save from Somerville on that sort of right-hand side again. And then just into the second half, obviously, Luke Shaw comes into the middle of the pitch, tries to tackle one of their players, and then gets past to Bowen on the right-hand side, and he crosses it in, and then Suchet obviously scores from the cross, which is a bit disappointing, really. I mean, Martinez should have done a bit better with covering that position, but obviously then he scores. And I think after that, you know, we did pick up a bit. I thought we should have brought Sesko on at least 15 to 20 minutes earlier than he should have done, than he originally did, because I think we probably could have won that game, certainly the last sort of 20, 30 minutes of that game. But yeah, no, I think, I mean, again, brilliant goal by Sesko as well. Nice little finish from Mbumo's cross. And yeah, you know, I think we did deserve something from that game towards the end. But then obviously we had the Casemiro goal that was given offside, which was unlucky, because that would have made a difference to the game as well. They would have then had to come out more, which then would have given us more space to counter-attack them. But yeah, I think overall point, it's probably a fair result. I think, you know, they played reasonably well, but most of the time they sat back and invited us onto them, which we couldn't break them down, which we've notoriously had trouble doing that in the past anyway. But yeah, I think overall, you know, we deserved a point. I mean, right at the end, you know, Ahmed should have shot when he was running through, or either shot or passed it to Sesko, but he made a completely wrong decision. But yeah, so I think for me it's more about, you know, getting the point on the balls and sort of moving on to the next game, which obviously now is not for another couple of weeks against Everton away because of the FA Cup this weekend. But, you know, it gives us a chance to rest and recuperate and sort of like think about a few things and that. But yeah, no, I'm pleased with that, because I knew it was going to be a tough game. You know, they're in good form, West Ham, and, you know, they have really been playing well against a lot of other teams recently as well. So yeah, let me know what you thought, guys, in the comments below. Let me know what sort of who your man of the match was. I mean, to be honest with you, for me, no one really stands out for me as man of the match. I mean, although I haven't said that, I think Euro towards the end saved us from losing that 2-0. Those two tackles he made at the end, especially the last one with Callum Wilson. It was a brilliant tackle, brilliant interception. He's really come on for me, Euro, over the past 12 months. I know he's been in and out of the team, but he's really, for me, he's come on quite a bit. And he's a little bit underrated for me, a bit like Dorgu, who I mentioned in one of my previous videos. Yeah, without that, we probably been lost the game 2-0. And especially with Chelsea drawing against Leeds, you know, we had to get something from our game, which we did. So, also we stay in the top four. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Let me know what you thought about the game, whether it be good or bad. As I said, I think, you know, we did deserve something from that game. Again, you might disagree, but yeah, guys, yeah, if you again, just subscribe, like, comment, share the video. That sort of helps the algorithm and helps the channel out. But yeah, I'll see you next video.